Hey guys, it's Lindsay Hoffman with the Red Carpet Report. Today we're at the Paramount Theater for the 2015 Hair and Makeup Awards. Different. What did you just get it done a few days ago?
I just did my color, and then I had Paul give me my curls tonight.
It looks like really good. What did you do with the change? It looks like it's a little bit more like a purpley natural red.
It's just brightened up right now. With my color, red is a color that fades really fast. So when it fades, it's a little bit more like of a burnt color, and then this is obviously like it's newly dyed, so it's brightened.
And I always wondered, have you always dyed it red, or is this for the character in Awkward?
It was for the character actually, and my natural color is like dark brown, almost black. So we did this for the show.
So did you ever think about dyeing your hair red like before that?
No, not necessarily. I'm the type of person where I get bored with my hair a lot. So when they told me to do it red, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And my colorist, Stacey Heitman, is so fantastic, and she's managed to keep it like healthy, along with Paul trimming my dead ends all the time. We've managed to keep it healthy while still having to dye it a lot.
So, what are your tips for how to get those curls? Because I try to do stuff like that all the time, and I'm sure, people at home, they're going to try to get their hair curled like that, and it just never seems to work. It always falls out. So, what are your tips to make it look flawless?
I think the biggest tip is leaving the hair on the iron for long enough where, right before it's too hot, and then you release it and kind of give it a little tug, leave the ends a little straighter, and it's just going to be a nice, flowy, natural, slept-in kind of look, but still sexy.
So on the show Awkward, how's your hair evolved, and how are we going to be seeing it changing from season to season?
Season 1 and 2, we just did long, super curly, fun, clips and headbands because we were, sophomore year. Season 3, we chopped it off, actually, and it was a big transformation for my character. It was this, more grown-up look, so we did this special cut, and my mom cried because we took off, half of my head of hair.
Doing it.
Yeah, Paul's, snipping, and she's like, oh, okay.
Not too much.
But it was a big evolution for the character, and now we're senior year, and we're seeing her at her most adult that she's been so far, and I get to kind of play with my looks. I'm doing a lot of beachy waves this year, more my it's a little more grown up, a little more closer to my personal style actually, so it's been fun.
Yeah, it looks so good. And so with you, what do you have coming up next?
Right now it's just Awkward. We're shooting our last season, so that'll be taking up most of my time, and then after that, we'll see what happens.
Maybe Awkward goes to college.
I would love that. That would be great.
Awkward goes blonde.
Yeah.
Awkward goes blonde. You'll dye your hair blonde.
Something I've never thought of.
I know. I was listening when you were saying about your mom kind of crying when you're cutting your hair. You don't really think about that when there's an actor and they have to do all these hair things, how their families are involved. How do you break the news to your mom about it?
I was actually sitting at Outback Steakhouse. I love Outback, by the way. And my showrunner texted me, and she was like, how would you feel about doing a bob? And of course, I was like, yeah, cool, totally down. I knew that Paul could do it. Yeah. I knew it was going to be amazing. And my mom was like, but you've had long hair since you were born. I don't know, maybe you shouldn't. I'm like, it's gonna be fine. It grows back. That's just what I say all the time. It grows back. We can change it if it's awful. And it wasn't. It was great.
Did we mention we did it on TV too?
We did it on TV.
So when they cut it on the show, they were actually cutting
on TV. Yeah. We did it for Access Hollywood? Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy. No pressure. And then lastly, what are your 3 top hair care tips that you guys like the best?
Well, for me, I don't wash my hair as often as maybe people would think is healthy. But because of the color, it fades so fast, I like to keep it as long as possible. And also my hair holds way better when it's got a little bit of natural oils in it. So that's my biggest thing. It's don't wash your hair every day. Your hair doesn't need it.
No, absolutely. But you do want to be fresh, so you probably want to invest in a dry shampoo. I think that's key. I think their dry shampoos over the market are really, really strong and very useful. I mean, you don't want to appear greasy, and you never want to smell.
What's the best brand for dry shampoos?
I like Joico, actually. Joico dry shampoo.
And is there anything to keep the color? Because you got the gorgeous red. My hair's blonde. What do you do to keep the color staying really fresh aside from not washing it? Is there a product you can use as well?
I use John Frieda for redheads, and I also love to deep condition to just keep it really healthy. Also, speaking of Joico, they have this really awesome product that's a sparkle for your hair, and I used it when I went to the Britney Spears concert this year.
The gold dust.
It's the gold dust, and you sprinkle it on, and it gives your hair, it's actual gold.
It's body glitter-ish.
But for your hair.
It's
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm going to buy that now.
It's the best for a night out. It's so fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much and have fun inside. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, tell me by giving it a thumbs up. Click subscribe so you can see more of my interviews, and leave me a comment what your favorite hair and makeup tips are. See you guys next time.